24. The time is 1:35 p.m. Eastern Time. And I had to go for a meeting to Amherst, Mass. with my boss to the main office and took the monthly books, com log and all of that, receipts for my client down for my boss so they can close the books for October and November. That the part of November that we're at right now to almost the 15th of the month, and then the 15th I'll go with another sheet. So anyway, I'm just rambling, but I figured I was in the car and I wanted to do a quick little video just to say I love you and I think about you every day, and I say my prayers every day for you, hoping you're doing well and you're happy and you're safe and that you're not in any pain, or if you are in pain, I pray that the Lord helps take away your pain, your worries, and your woes, your troubles, whatever is bothering you. But I know it's been a while since I've really come on and talked. But I've been so busy with work that and then it's like, fitting my doctor's appointments and stuff in on my days off. It's a busy schedule. And then Brian has to use my car because his got to go into the garage and have some work done on it. He just recently bought a truck from his father-in-law, and it just needs a few things done. So he's going to put it in the garage and get it fixed, and then he'll have his vehicle so that I'll have mine and be able to do more things without having to worry about being home on time to use the car to go get the kids after school. He uses the car right now to go to work. He works third shift, 11 to 7. And he gets home a little after 7. And at that point, both kids are up and dressed and ready for school. So he will take them to school. Then he'll come back. And then I have the car to use for whatever errands and stuff I need. I have some guys here on the side of the road cutting tree branches back, and I'm squeezing through. They were motioning me to come on, but I didn't want to hit their vehicle. So anyway, like I said, Brian will use the car to pick up the kids after school. Or if he's tired and wants to go to sleep after working third shift, he is tired, then I would go and pick up the kids. Yesterday I should probably start with. I had a dentist appointment, and I had 3 teeth extracted on my right side. So you probably see where my face is really kind of like swollen. Worse on the bottom because they really had to press down to break the roots free to get the tooth out. It didn't want to come out. It's so funny because he did the top tooth first. And as he pulled it out, he said, "Oh, we got a boy." So I knew the tooth was out because I didn't feel anything. He numbed me up really, really good. So they pulled the first one out, we got a boy, and he pulled the second one out, we got a boy. And then in between, I rested. Then it was time to do the bottom one. And like I said, on the bottom, it's easier pulling down than pulling up. So he really kind of had had to push down on it to loosen it from the gums. Minimal bleeding, so that was good. My cardiologist didn't want me to stop taking the Eliquis for the extractions, but I told the dentist, no, I want these teeth out, and no, I don't want to bleed profusely. So I didn't take the Eliquis for like 2 days, but I took my aspirin, so I still had a blood thinning agent in my system, so that after he pulled the teeth, there was just very minimal bleeding, which is normal. But I had gauze in my cheek that I looked like a chipmunk. It was something. And then, of course, he gave me antibiotics to take just so that I don't get an infection in the openings. I had to take an antibiotic even before he pulled the teeth because of my stroke and my heart conditions. They pre-medicate us just so that if there is any infection there, we fight the infection before the teeth are pulled. And then after the teeth are pulled, he puts us on an antibiotic just to make sure one doesn't develop. And he gave me something for the pain. So when I went to bed last night, yes, it was 5 milligrams of codeine and 325 milligrams of acetaminophen or Tylenol. That helps boost that 5 milligrams of codeine. So it's a Percocet is what it is. So I took one when I went to bed, and then I woke up in the middle of the night and the face was hurting again, and I looked at the time, and it had been 8 hours since I had taken my other painkiller. So he told me I could take it every 6 hours as needed for severe pain. So I took one at 3:30 this morning, 4 o'clock, something like that, so that I was able to go back to sleep. And when I got up, the face was swollen, but not really painful. So, I have a super oral surgeon. He is amazing. So that's what I did yesterday. That's why I didn't record anything yesterday, because I had this gauze clump in my face and drooling. I'm still drooling a little bit because it's still a little numb. I could bite my lip off probably and not feel it. But then today I got up and, as I said, took my medications, got my morning coffee, took Buster out to do his business, and then got him ready to go to the vet today at 10 a.m. And the vet's only not even a 5-minute drive up the road from us. So got him to the vet's and had him checked. He has allergies, so allergic to fleas. And I had given him, I don't know if I had told you, but I had given him a flea shampoo bath. And it was too harsh for his skin. He's got sensitive skin, so it kind of burnt the skin and burnt some of the hair off. So he's starting to grow his fur back, which is good. But I threw that flea shampoo that I paid $20 for, threw it away. And all I wash him in now is Dawn dish liquid. Miguel from Who Knows told me that it smothers the fleas and it's easier on his skin and his coat. So now his fur is growing back. But with it getting cold now, it was 50-something degrees yesterday. 54, 52, something like that. Take him outside, and with his hair still so short, he was shivering. He was cold, so I had to pull out his winter coats and sweaters. And the coat that I had bought him was a medium. Well, it was too tight on him. So I gave it to my sister for her Chihuahua. And her dog's name is Nala. Nala loved it. Oh, she was so happy. She got up in my lap and she just, snuggled up because she had this nice warm coat on her. But I put Buster in his sweater to go to the vet and his little kerchief. They checked him. He doesn't have fleas. He still has a little bit of dry, flaky skin, but as I told him, I used hydrocortisone cream, 1% on his skin. I rub it in to try and help stop the itching because he still scratches and itches. There for the 3-4 months, I had to keep him in a cone because he would chew and chew to the point he would be blood raw. So I had to keep him in a cone. But the chewing isn't as bad now, so I can take the cone off. If he does start to chew too much, I will put the cone back on him. Cone of shame. But otherwise, they said he's doing good. He's 13 pounds, 4 ounces. They feel that for his size, he should weigh a little bit more. They'd like to see him gain just a little bit more weight. But he's solid. Even at 13 pounds, he is solid. He's not fat. I wouldn't want him to be fat. Being obese on an animal isn't good. But he's still so active, runs around, jumps. I didn't bring him in the car with me today to go down to the main office and have my meeting with my boss. But otherwise, usually he goes in the car with me wherever I go. I have a little seat belt that I hook him up to on his harness so he's locked in and safe. But now I'm done talking about the dogs, and my meeting went really well. My boss was very happy. I took the books, like I said, and they closed them out for the month of October and half of November. So once I'm home, I'm going to enjoy the rest of my day off. I'm doing the knit-along Christmas stocking with Arne and Carlos. I did last year, and I made it, instead of a Christmas stocking, I made it into socks, and I wore them for Christmas Day. Well, I'm kind of doing something in a similar way this year. Of course, every day from November 1st to November 25th, they give us the next 6 rows to knit. So it's manageable. But I'm doing a Christmas stocking in kind of a dusty rose, light lavender, purple, and I have a little bit of wheat colored yarn, and I'm going to give that stocking that I'm making to my client Renee. And I'm doing one for me. I'm putting into socks, so I've got hers in lightweight 3 DK yarn, alpaca. It is so soft. And then I've got my sock yarn of the spruce, blue spruce colored yarn, and green, well, red, and it's like candy cane variegated white. And I'm making those into socks for my feet for 2024. So I do a little on the Christmas stocking, and then I do a little on my Christmas socks. But I've also been doing diamond dots. I'm almost done with the diamond dot that I'm working on right now. It's a gnome holding pumpkins and stuff, so it's really cute. But I also just got in a Christmas gnome and some snowmen, so that my client and I will be working on Christmas diamond dots. She loves doing it with me. And then I got nothing else to do. Depending on how my face feels tomorrow and how swollen it is, I might not work Thursday, but my client knows that, you know, my face is sore, and she has her other PCA that comes in the morning to give her a shower. But then I would go in at noontime. So like I said, right now, we'll see how I feel on Thursday. If it doesn't hurt too bad, because like I said, right now it's all swollen and tender. And I don't want to take my pain pill for the pain and be working with the client, because I can get a little woozy. But we can just pretty much sit and do diamond dots, or do a pom-pom craft that we purchased. We made a craft of a turkey that we put in her windows for Thanksgiving. So I'll just play it by ear and see how I feel tomorrow. But like I said, other than that, my brother is doing good. I went and visited with my sister. What day was it? I don't even remember what day it was. It was one of my days off maybe it was last Wednesday. But I visited with my sister and my nephew and my great nephews and nieces. The girls were with their mothers, but I dropped off some diamond dot art supplies and stuff for them. I got them both a light to put underneath the diamond dot picture, so that when they turn it on, it's easier to see where the colors are, where they go. Got them a sturdy stylus pen and a case to keep their drill bits in. So both the girls got that. And then the boys, I got them a coloring type art picture that the colors are on the paper, and they just take this like magic pen. That's white tip, and when they color it, the colors will show up. So this way they had an activity to do. And of course I got my hugs from them. They always give me lots and lots of special hugs and kisses, because they're my babies. I've watched them while my sister worked. My nephew was in the army. He was over in Afghanistan. So I watched them when they were babies. They're like my own grandchildren. But I did also go see my son and my 2 grandchildren that day. Did I tell you that already? I don't know. It's been a while since I've chatted with you. Then I went and visited with my brothers. Went because it was Kevin's birthday, the 9th. Yeah, so I think I did tell you how the birthday boy wasn't home. So I'm sorry if I'm repeating myself, but I just wanted to come on and say I love you and hello, and I think of you every day, and I pray for you every day, and I wish the best for you. But now I'm getting closer to home, so my drive along with Kitty Cat will be ending soon. Like I said, my temperature gauge says it's 46 degrees outside right now. The wind has been blowing. It'd be a great day if the wind didn't blow. The wind is cold and it goes right through me. But I have on my fur-lined leggings, my socks, got on my long sleeve shirt, pink one, and then I have my pink and gray flannel shirt on over that. And somewhere on the seat beside me I got my knitted hat that I made. But I'm going to be turning off Daniel Shea's Highway, Route 202, because I just entered into Athol. Now I'm closer to home. And there's my butterfly that hangs from my rear view mirror, swinging around there. And I'm going to say to be happy, be healthy, be kind, spread the love and not the hate. We need so much more love in this world. And pray for our country, because who we ended up with as a president for the next 4 years, we need lots of prayers, because we don't know what's going to happen. Take it one day at a time, as my dear sweet Granny Crafter Edna would say. One day at a time, sweet Jesus, get us through. But please take care of yourselves and be crafty, be creative, be productive. Smile at everyone you see and cheer them up, or give them a big squishy hug. And if I didn't have my hands on the steering wheel, I would give you a big squishy hug. But just imagine, put your arms around yourself and squeeze. Squeeze, big squeeze, tight. That's a hug from me, because I love you. Kitty Cat loves you forever and always. But I know a lot of you still call me Mimi, and I'm fine with that, because I am Mimi. All my grandchildren and my great nieces and nephews, I'm Mimi. So YouTube literally deleted my other channel. They said for 90 days, but it's been longer than 90 days, and I still can't access it. So that's why I had to make a new one, starting over, and I was up to 114 family members. Thank you all who have followed me over and shared me out. Let people know that she's here. But I'm not really going to worry about getting thousands of family members. If it happens, it happens. I'll be grateful. But even if I don't, I'm still going to be here and update you as often as I can. Like I said, with working, I'm busy, and then with helping with her housework, light housework, laundry, grocery shopping, doctor's appointments, and then of course, like I said, my chores, laundry, cleaning my room, helping clean the house, what little I can do. Mostly it's like the dishes, I got to do those when I get home today, before Courtney gets home from work. She made dinner, and it's like, okay. She laid down and went to sleep. Of course, she gets up at 3 o'clock in the morning to get ready for work. She goes in for 4:30, 5 o'clock in the morning. So like I said, I try to do what I can to help out. It's not a lot, not much, but even if it's just a little, I try my best to do for her, because I love her. She is such a sweetheart. I adore her. So now I'm going to say, take care, God bless you, keep you safe, and I will talk to you all soon. Oh, I got a stop sign. So, now, take care. Mwah! Mimi loves you. Kitty Cat loves you. Love you, love you, love you forever.